Welcome to Hope, Health, and Ha-Has, where we talk about everything related to our health, healing, and navigating life with a sense of humor along the way. I'm your host, Winny Chan. In this episode, I'm going to share with you my restarting fertility from fear to faith, mindset to manifestation. I've been sitting with a lot this week. As 2025 comes to an end, it's been a season of deep self-reflection for me. One of those moments where you look back and realize just how much has changed, even when it didn't feel like it day by day. I'm preparing to restart fertility treatment, and if you listen to this podcast, you know I talked openly about how this journey didn't just break me, it broke my husband, it broke our marriage, it broke everything we thought our future was supposed to look like. There were moments where we were just surviving, moments where hope felt heavy, moments where we didn't recognize ourselves or each other anymore. But over the last year and a half, we made a conscious decision to rebuild, to reset, to heal, individually and together. And I can say this with full certainty. Because of God, we are stronger together now than we've ever been before. This restart, this chapter, is not just about fertility. It's about my mindset. It's about my career. It's about my health, my marriage, my faith. It's about how I choose to live my life moving forward. And I want to be really honest about something. I spent so many years in this fertility journey living in fear. Fear of doing something wrong. Fear of overanalyzing every single step. Fear during the 2-week wait. Fear every time a cycle failed. I was constantly searching for answers. Late nights online, endless scrolling, researching, trying to find the solution. Was it because I moved too much? Was it because I had one stressful night of sleep? Was it because I had a drink? Did I eat the wrong thing? Should I have eaten French fries after the transfer? Did I work out too hard? I stopped living my life because I thought I was the reason it didn't work. And that way of living, it slowly drains you. It steals your peace. It pulls you away from who you are. It makes you miss your own life while waiting for an outcome. Over the last year and a half, I started asking myself some really hard questions. What was I feeling when everything fell apart? What actions did I take or avoid? What patterns kept repeating? And what were the shifts that actually changed my life? What came next wasn't a small adjustment, it was a quantum leap. It was an intentional rise in consciousness, moving from one frequency of living into a completely different one. And I don't say that very lightly. I sit here today living a very, very different life. And sometimes it feels like I'm a different person, like I'm on a different timeline, like this version of me didn't exist a few years ago. When I first was introduced to this work, it was at the time that my marriage completely broke. It was a moment in time that was very dark for my husband and I. And I am very grateful and blessed that I met my healer, my life coach, and through that, she introduced me to the mindset course. And at that time, it made complete sense because mindset is personal growth, it's discipline, productivity, confidence, believing in yourself, thinking better thoughts. And that work mattered, and it still does. But I realized something important: mindset alone isn't enough. The real transformation, the kind that changes your marriage, your body, your peace, your future, happens when mindset meets spirituality. So when you stop trying to create everything on your own, you realize you were never meant to do this life alone. And I had this moment where it clicked that the higher power we talk about, the universe, source, infinite supply, spirit, soul, is what I know as God. And I just realized I'm not just building my life with my own strength or understanding. I'm co-creating with God. God has a vision and a plan for this lifetime, and my role, my human experience, is to show up, take aligned actions, and trust the unfolding. And here's the biggest shift for me. I'm no longer focused on the how. That doesn't mean I don't ask questions. That doesn't mean I don't advocate for myself. That doesn't mean I don't do the work. It means I'm grounded in the knowing that it is already happening. I trust God's timing. I believe it's already on its way. and I allow myself to feel the process instead of living in the fear. So manifestation begins when you live your truth in full alignment with faith, not fear. And when I say I use my mind to manifest, I mean understand that my mind is one of the most powerful tools. It's not about forcing outcomes, working harder, or controlling every step. It's about focused attention, direct imagination, and allowing God's creative power to work through me behind the scenes. True manifestation, true quantum leaps happen when spirit and mind combine. Spirituality meets personal growth, faith meets intention. And yes, the body is involved. The body simply follows the consciousness it's programmed with. And I know this may sound crazy, especially coming from someone who spent years in the mental and emotional weight of infertility. But it's because of that journey, because of restarting fertility with intentions, that I refuse to go back living in constant fear. I refuse to lose myself again. I refuse to lose my marriage again. I refuse to miss my life while waiting for an outcome. This time, I'm restarting differently. I choose peace. I choose faith. I choose the knowing. And if you're listening to this and thinking, this sounds like me, if you lived in fear, overanalyzed every step, or felt like this journey was costing you who you are, I want you to know something. You are not alone. I love to hear from you. What are you releasing this season? What mindset shifts are you choosing as you restart or rebuild? Send me a message, leave a review, or share this episode with someone who needs it. We don't have to walk this journey alone.